Do you think there's any chance Jimmy Garoppolo is the New England Patriots quarterback next year?
No.
None?
0.0.
All right. I think there's like a 20% chance.
So you loved Mac Jones like 2 weeks ago.
I still think they should stick with Mac Jones. This is not, do you want Jimmy Garoppolo? Do you think there's any chance? And here, something weird has been happening this past week as I've been listening to previews of the NFC Championship game, which is they keep talking about, one, how popular Jimmy G is in San Francisco, and two, just how beloved he always is by his teammates. And they keep talking about how much the Patriots organization really loved Jimmy Garoppolo. And it's just making me start to think, like, who's been talking to all these people who keep making sure that information gets out there? Because after this year, Garoppolo can leave with basically no dead money penalty.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the NFC Championship game, so you look at it and go, well, they can't get rid of him. But they've got Trey Lance. They traded 3 first-round picks to get Trey Lance. Next year is going to be the year where realistically you'd want to start this guy. And last week,
aren't there like 25 teams that have shitty quarterbacks?
There are.
So wouldn't a team that didn't draft a quarterback in the first round and start him the year before, wouldn't they put more money into? Why wouldn't the Saints get him?
I mean, the Saints are way over the salary cap. They're going to need to reboot, which is why Sean Payton left. So they're going to have a hard time. They can't pay a top quarterback who's going to demand the money Garoppolo is going to get. If Garoppolo, because of his
but he's not that good.
Garoppolo, I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying Patriots, Belichick and the Patriots love this guy for whatever reason. And I can see a world where after just listening to them this week, where they go, look, Mac Jones was really solid, but you know what? We had to coach the hell out of him, and he still looked weak these last 4 games. Can we trade him and get 2 first-round picks and bring in Jimmy Garoppolo as either as a free agent if Garoppolo says, all right, I'm done, you need to let me go, or just demand a trade for like a second-round pick from San Francisco and say, we're going to get a couple of first-round picks. We can ride Jimmy Garoppolo for the next 4 years and have more picks here and just let somebody else gamble on Mac Jones.
Yeah, but now you're paying him a lot of money, and we just acknowledge that he's not good. So
they love
why would I have a guy? Why wouldn't I have another guy who's cheap that can be almost as not good?
I don't want to say that he's not good because, I mean, he's been to the Super Bowl. He's about to go to another NFC Championship game. He didn't look great last week. I think his biggest problem has been staying healthy. But the couple of games he played in New
that's
England,
another
he
thing.
great.
People tend to not be more healthy as they get older.
I agree.
Unless you make it to 80, in which case you get to be the president of the United States.